Today's topic will be make plumbing your $1 million masterpiece. The blueprint to making $1 million with plumbing. Welcome to Plumber Payday YouTube channel. Today we're diving deep into the world of plumbing, not just to fix leaky faucets, but to build a $1 million career. That's right, a 7-figure empire from the ground up. This ain't your average how-to video. This is a roadmap to success. So grab a wrench, metaphorically speaking. Let's get it. Chapter 1. Building your plumbing proficiency. This is your foundation of all things ahead. Your foundation, as you know, with building things, must be, shall be, solid. Licensing and education. There are many different licensing requirements in different states, so make sure you look up the specific qualification that's needed state by state. As an example, in my state, it's required 1,500 hours of schooling and 4 years of on-the-job training to be able to sit for your journeymans. A license as an apprentice can be held from day one up to the date of taking your test, and then after a year of taking that test, you can then sit for your master's license. There's many pros and cons and discussions about trade schools versus apprenticeships. Many people believe that trade schools you're only going to be reading books, and in apprenticeships you'll be able to be hands-on and actually do the work that you'll be doing in the future. Both ways are effective. It all depends on your motivation and your level of, or your type of learning style that you have. There's also other valuable certifications that you can get as you're pursuing your license, such as medical gases, plural, installation and servicing certifications, also backflow prevention testing, installation, and servicing. The skills you need to succeed. The skills that are needed to showcase, which are essential plumbing skills, are like soldering, pipe cutting, drain cleaning, fixture installation. All of these things will be needed to be a full package as a plumber. With plumbing, it's not one-sided, very multifaceted. If you're looking for a daily challenge, hourly challenge, plumbing is the way to go. You will also be prepared to do continued education throughout the years after you've gotten your license. They will require you to be up to date with all the plumbing codes and best practices, so you're always able to make the right decisions when installing or servicing plumbing. Tools of the trade. Number one, the most unconventional and least spoken of would be your study habits and your motivation to learn. Throughout the years, you will continue to learn as you're on the job, but you'll also run into roadblocks as you go along. A lot of times you'll get comfortable with certain systems, and then over time, you'll find that every house, unfortunately, is not all cookie cutter and built the same. Other tools of the trade will be things like plungers, channel locks, adjustable wrenches, multiple nut drivers, snakes, video inspection cameras, sometimes a jetting system, which is a hydrojet, which uses water and pressure to drain clean pipes. As you'll learn throughout your plumbing journey, that's something that is needed. You'll use also specialty tools like telescoping wrench underneath the sinks and things of that nature. A lot of reliable brands to consider when buying tools. Always with money. Money is always a big thing when first starting out. You're usually not starting out as the richest person in the shop, so always consider your budget when you're purchasing tools. Tools that you use every day, you will want to spend more money on. Tools that you don't use as frequent, you can find more affordable options. Harbor Freight will be more leaning on the affordable option side. Maybe Milwaukee or DeWalt or other notable tool brands would be what you would use for your everyday tools. Chapter 2, Business Blueprint, from solo plumber to plumbing powerhouse. So, as we know, to make more money, it is also helpful to expand and scale. But with expanding and scaling, there's always pros and cons. Being a chuck in the truck, the man in the van, the solopreneur, there's a lot more flexibility in scheduling and pricing versus being a 5 to 10 technician company where payroll is most important and margins have to be monitored very closely. But with more production comes more margin and more cash flow available, which is always needed for expansion and growing your business. Also have to explore factors like workload, overhead costs, and scalability. Because as you scale, there's always a limit, whether that be geographic, demographic, or otherwise. Building your brand identity. As you begin, you'll want to come up with catchy business name, a logo, a tagline, something that people can remember you by. As you grow, eventually roll that into what your truck wrap, all of your information that you send out will have your logo on it, your t-shirts, your uniforms, all of the above. So as doing that, you want to put a lot of thought into how you want to project yourself into the market. The more notable the brand, the easier of attraction for your customer, i.e., all the brands we know and love: Apple, Samsung, McDonald's, Starbucks. Not only do you go to those when you're out of town, not knowing who's there, but the expectation of the brand, knowing that they're reliable. So we'll want to do the same in our plumbing business. Also, in this day and age of 2024, we always want to use the power of social media and websites to include SEO with Google and different search engines, video marketing, video branding, photo branding, placement of ads, reaching out to different markets will all be focuses as you go along in your plumbing journey. Marketing magic. Reach your ideal customer. So as you explore various marketing strategies, as we discussed with social media, possibly online directories, Facebook groups, local advertising such as billboards, newsletters, local meetups, and building relationships with realtors, whether that be property management, commercial property owners, or residential homeowners, landlords, etc. Word of mouth has been noted to be the number one form of marketing. And with that, you want to proceed that with always exceeding your customer's expectation. So with that, communication is very important. You want to exhibit that through your branding and also in person. Communicating the expectation that you expect from your customer, as weird as that sounds, and also find out what your expectation of your customers are and dealing with that upfront and immediate. Throughout your marketing plan, you also want to create loyalty programs and referral programs, whether that be forms of gift cards for appreciation, percentages off on their next repairs. That creates more referrals on the back end, and also with loyalty program that creates a constant cash flow of money coming in, whether that be maintenance or a scheduled water heater flush, and things of that nature. Chapter 3, The Millionaire Mindset, Beyond the Wrench. Why this is chapter 3? A lot of times we have to build our foundation, and as we build up, more important factors come in. The millionaire mindset, beyond the wrench. Specialization is key. Find your niche. In plumbing, that can be in areas such as drain cleaning, water heater installation, or bathroom remodels, or kitchen remodels. All of these above fields have made many millionaires over many years in many different states. Stacking these together can also increase profitability and production. So be like a laser and stay focused on one of these and watch your business grow. Because as you specialize and become an expert in your niche, you can demand more. You can demand more upfront, as in cost from the customer, and more upfront, as in your ask in your brand recognition, allowing you to attract a specific clientele, whether that means high-end kitchen remodels, new bathtub replacements, water heater installation. So that means take out the old tank, put in the tankless to be more efficient, or drain cleaning, which is needed in many restaurants and residential homes throughout. The art of negotiation, getting your worth. Effective communication is your number one tool to getting your worth and setting your value proposition. A lot of times is overlooked at how we communicate to get our message across for our customer to understand why we're asking for what we're asking for. As we all know, everyone knows that blue collar workers are few and far in between. But once we get to the kitchen table and start asking for money, experienced blue collar workers will tell you that's when the most resistance starts. So always sharpen your communication. Ways to do that is to role play basic negotiation scenarios to equip yourself with confidence when setting your rates. Whether that means role play mirror within the mirror, role play with your significant other, role playing with family and friends. All of these help in comfort when going to negotiate. Transparency is important to build trust with your customers. Chapter 4, Beyond the Basics, Building a Legacy. Wow. Investing in your team, building a strong crew. As you grow, you want to create a positive work environment that fosters teamwork. You want to find the most qualified and reliable plumbers as you grow. I like to pay top dollar, almost 2 times what anybody else pays, which attracts the most reliable and the highest quality. But always do market research to make sure you're offering competitive wages, benefits, and training opportunities to retain top talent. Scaling up for success. Expanding your reach. When scaling, expanding your target market or your area of work, service area, is important. Not only does that open up new opportunities just in the sheer number of homes that you can service, but also the variety of work. Also, taking on larger projects, transitioning from replacing faucets to remodeling the bathroom and such. Up to the point, after some years, you can explore the possibility of franchising your business model, which many successful $100 million companies have done with plumbing only. I have one specifically in my service area, which is a direct competitor of mine that recently sold over $200,000 after $200 million, excuse me, sold after 32 years in business. The future of plumbing, embracing innovation. There are many emerging technologies in the plumbing industry, whether that is trenchless sewer repair, trenchless water lines where no holes need to be dug or minimal holes need to be dug to replace or repair underground piping. Also smart home integration such as touchless faucets, meter water meters and automatic shutoffs. There are many different ways to stay updated on these advancements, such as manufacturer training, investing in training yourself, and the wonderful YouTube. With these advances, you can future proof your business. Remember, building $1 million plumbing business takes dedication, hard work, and smart planning. This 1.0 roadmap equips you with the tools and the knowledge to navigate your journey. This is just 1.0. 2.0 will be with the video included with more tips and more hacks. But most importantly, believe in yourself and the value you bring. Thanks for joining Plumber Payday. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe for more valuable content. Let's get